You're watching the PBS NewsHour. I'm Hari Srinivasan. It's been almost a week. It's been almost a week since the earthquake in Ecuador has claimed so many lives and left even more people, thousands of people, homeless. I want to get an update today from Ninja Taprogge. She's from CARE. She joins us from Quito right now. You've been there the whole week. What was the first thing that struck you when you got on the ground?
The situation is just terrible. I mean, the first thing that came to my mind is that there's a really bad smell of dead bodies everywhere. It really touched my heart. And in the city, there's nothing left. Everything is devastated, and they're trying to search for belongings that they can rescue.
We're just seeing some of the photos here. Though, describe what you saw there.
I just saw like buildings totally destroyed, and everything was broken and down to the ground, left. Their former homes are not homes anymore, and people just told me that they are totally afraid to stay there. They most of the people, they moved out of the towns into the tropics, into the mountains, to make makeshift shelters over there, and they just return by daylight to see what is left and how they can free their houses from debris.
So now we are moved in from unfortunately, from the search and rescue to the recovery phase. That's meaning that this has been several days and the probabilities decrease. How are people living on the streets when, what's the infrastructure like? I see that there are photos of people getting bottled water. Who's giving it to them? How are they getting it?
Yeah, we just went by car, and CARE distributed bottles of water right after the earthquake. The urgent need that people have. People are staying outside of towns. They're staying on the roads, sleeping there with just wooden sticks and plastic plants over it. And they are holding up signs like, "We are in urgent need of water."
Is there are there instances where you feel like this is too big of a problem for this country to deal with right now? I mean, this isn't an incredibly wealthy nation in the first place. This is already an impoverished area in certain parts of the countryside. How are people going to get through this?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the strongest earthquakes Ecuador has seen since 1987, and yeah, the government needs help to get support to the people, and international ING, they're starting to distribute water, and we will also do mosquito nets, because it's a tropic region and there's increasing risk of outbreak diseases like Zika or dengue fever, and people just need basic living support.
There's a photo here of the crack in the earth. I mean, this is just a massive crack in the road, and I'm wondering, as you've traveled around, what's the infrastructure? What's the damage to the infrastructure like?
The infrastructure to the roads, it's not that bad in the region we have just seen. We went to the province of Manabi, and visited two cities, Pedernales and Jama, two of the most affected areas, and the roads were not that bad. There are sometimes holes like on the picture, but you can access the cities with the car. It just takes more hours to get there, because there are people moving in and out with aid to support people who are still trying to survive over there.
And I'm also seeing, it looks like just backhoes. I mean, what's the cleanup process been like this week?
Sorry, could you repeat it, please? I couldn't understand your question.
So I was just saying, I just was trying to share a picture of, looks like a construction crane or a backhoe there. What's the cleanup process been like?
The cleanup process is very difficult. People definitely lack heavy machinery. They try to get the debris out of their houses with their hands, and yeah, it's one of the needs they have, that people come in to support with heavy machinery to clear the roads.
And as we move into this other phase, I mean, this is thousands of people that are still homeless. Are there tent cities popping up? Where are people staying? Where are they spending the night? It seems that some of them are scared to go back into shelters because you've continued to have aftershocks.
Yeah, we had this night in the region of Manabi, and we could even feel it here in Quito. People are afraid of the aftershocks, of course. They are staying in these makeshift shelters, and one of their urgent that they get temporary shelters where they have access to water and where they have access to sanitation.
Is there a is there a timeline of how long it's going to take even to try to clean this up? I mean, one of the photos that you took here, this is a building. It looks like it was maybe a 2-story building. It just looks like it's completely flattened. The whole floor came down.
Yeah. No, there's no timeline yet. I mean, it's nearly 1 week after the earthquake, and I think it will take months to recover. It will take years to build back safer.
All right, Ninja Taprogge from CARE. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.